Hello friends, we are at episode number 34 today on hashtag success sauce, hashtag Win Obstinacy 8.15. That means chapter 8 part 15. And as always, please like, share and subscribe hashtag success sauce. You will like it and like to do it. We are talking about how do we win. Basic element is mental strength. I'll tell you an example, a real story. One lady was driving a car at London and she had picked up the road fast lane where minimum speed was 100 miles per hour, and her husband was a doctor and she was also a doctor, and her son at the back seat, and she was driving for quite some time, and suddenly the car in front applied brake, and it had, as usual, a telescopic effect. Her car got into the other car and so on, and she was obviously very seriously injured. Her skull got broken and her ribs were broken, and yet she had the mental strength to save her husband and child. So she opened her door, came out, opened the door of her husband's seat and child's seat, taken them out, given a ring to police and also to hospital. Soon police came, an ambulance came, and they had put them into stretchers and put them into the ambulance, and the doctor who had come said, "Ma'am, you are also very seriously injured. You please lie down on the stretcher. You need medical attention immediately." So they brought them to the nearest hospital, and due attention was being given to all the patients. But the lady was very severely injured, and the doctor came to her and asked her, "Tell me, ma'am, how could you do all this while you were so very injured? Must be paining like anything. How could you endure all that?" She said, "Mental strength." And she said, "I had the mental strength to save my husband and child, whatever be the cost." And soon thereafter she collapsed and died. That proves that mental strength is something unique. You cannot assess it only in difficult times. You can feel it. And here was an example where she won because of her mental strength, although she passed away. Another example is when I was at Rourkela, some rowdies had thought that I was similar to the weak manager who was there earlier, and he used to get panicky if some stones were thrown at the rooftop. And here they tried the same with me. They threw a brick piece through my window pane, which broke the window pane and came onto the corner of the bathroom brick, and with a big sound it dropped on the floor, and we got startled. I was in my home clothings, and I first took few seconds to understand what was happening. In that room, my son was sleeping. Somehow he was okay. I came running outside. I found 4 5 miscreants on cycle. They are smiling and they are watching through the panes how the behavior pattern of the family members and myself. I came running and almost I was about to catch the cycle carrier when they drove the cycle away. And after that, it had never happened because they understood that I am not scared. I will fight them head on. So I won the situation at the cost of whatever damage they had done on the quarter. And another case was a morning telephone to me saying that you have dismissed so and so person, therefore we have decided to kill you and be prepared. I told him, okay, where do you want to kill me? You want to do it quietly, then by the side of the station, or if you want to be a hero tomorrow, a real big gun, then come to the Sector 5. Sector 5 is like New Market of Calcutta or Crawford Market at Bombay, like that. And he was surprised that I am offering myself. I said, I will come with my car and tell me where to, but be careful of one thing. He said, what? That I will die, but I will take you along. He said, how? He said, I have my strength. I will take you along with me. I will not die alone. So, and then I said, are you Biswal? He said, no, I am not Biswal. I am not Biswal. He said, I can recognize the voice. Don't try this trick anymore. So that problem was solved then and there. Again, on a particular case, a rowdy was dismissed by me, and a telephone call came threatening me that you will be facing fatal accident and others if you dismiss the person, issue the dismissal order tomorrow. I said, since you are so and so very important person in the organization, in the party, in the political party, but you have no authority to tell me what do I do, what not to do. Therefore, what will happen is, in normal course, he would have got the dismissal letter at 11:15. But now, I'll make sure he gets it at 9:15, 15 minutes after the office opens. And thereafter, you are free to do anything that you like. But he will be dismissed. He will not come back. And nothing happened thereafter. You face the problem as it comes. Face it boldly, face it square on. And then he had sent goons at my house, and I told them that why are you here? No, to kill you or to break your legs. I said, what will you gain by that? He said, no, that is the order. I said, you go and tell them that since it does not give me any pleasure to break somebody's bones, I'll not do it. They had gone. And then there were two cases where by one small mistake, the court had reversed the dismissal order. In one case, one worker had stolen a big manganese piece manganese piece is very costly, and he had kept it under, he is a driver, so he had kept it under his seat, and the inquiry was held, he was proved guilty, and he was dismissed. And in another case, in the file I had written, therefore I dismiss the person. In both the cases, court had ordered that you are not the person to decide whether he should be dismissed or not. The strength of the case or the proof of the case will prove it. I had taken the court order very respectfully, and another inquiry was set in, and I had rectified the mistakes that court had mentioned, and this time dismissal was upheld. And there was suddenly an information that at 2:30 am theft has taken place at our plant. At 2:30 am I reached the plant. I found a lot of thieves have come. They were never expected the manager to come there. There the thieves went running and jumped scaled the courtyard boundary and jumped out. And at that time, I was given a call by a deputy general manager of the plant saying that what is the situation now. And I was so annoyed that at 3:30 in the morning, somebody is inquiring what is the situation. I said, no sir, I am tackling it, it will be soon. All right. And at 4:30, when he was sleeping, I gave a ring. He was very annoyed that why have I woken him up. I said, sir, things are absolutely okay now. You can be rest assured and you can go to sleep now. Thereafter, he never gave a ring at unearthly hours. So these are the situations you will face in life many times, in many color, many forms, but you have to take it on the chin and you have to solve it. Sometimes you have to give it back in equal measure. Sometimes you have to tolerate, swallow, depends on the situation. Ultimately, you want to win the battle. You may lose some wars, never mind. Thank you.